In today's adventure, we review the new FMS Suzuki Jimny RC Car, which is our most scale RC car on the channel. It's so lifelike, even the seats recline. Coming up. From FMS and Eachine, here we have a 1/12 scale, four-wheel drive, ready to run car. This is the Suzuki Jimny, which is officially licensed by Suzuki. And what that means is that you can expect high quality components to be used, high levels of detail, and it should be as close to the real thing as you're gonna get.
And another cool thing with this RC is it comes with this really lightweight, really tough carry case, and I'm really looking forward to using this because I don't actually like carrying RCs. I prefer to have a case with it, and this is actually quite nice looking as well. But anyway, let's see what comes in the box. So in the box comes the instruction manual, which you should read, and good news guys, this one is in English and it has all of the spare parts listed in the back, which is really cool. Your radio, which we will go more into in the video, your LiPo battery and charger, a hex tool,
and of course, your 1/12 scale Suzuki Jimny. Man, I tell you what guys, if this car performs anywhere near as good as it looks, it's gonna be a must buy for those guys that are into their scale looking RC cars. Now this is one of the first 1/12 scale cars we have on the channel. Here it is beside a 1/18 scale crawler. Just for some size comparison, this Toyota, also from FMS, fantastic car, highly detailed, also officially licensed. We'll have a link to that video down below if you want to watch that review afterwards. Now here you can see it beside the very popular Traxxas TRX4, and as you can see, the TRX4 being a 1/10 scale is significantly larger to a 1/12 scale and is significantly more capable. But while the TRX4 might be more capable, as you can imagine, this Jimny is certainly more detailed. Now starting off with the exterior, this is a hard shell body which is super high detailed with loads of scale features like your side mirrors, your door handles, your window wipers. There are all kinds of lights on this car: headlights, fog lights, indicator lights, rear lights, reversing lights. We're going to take a look at all those lights when we're out on location. The grille at the front looks really nice and scale looking, and all the doors open from, well, you've got your bonnet that pops up, then you've got your two front doors that open, and even the boot opens up to give you a look inside the beautifully scaled interior.
And guys, honestly, this is the best looking interior I've seen on an RC so far, and we own quite a few, as you know, and I am just going to hold it so I can talk you through what I'm seeing. It's so detailed. They've got everything from the navigation system to a moving steering wheel that has its own servo. The seats move back and forth. Even little details like the handbrake, there's cup holders. There's two seats in the back that actually go up and come completely down. Also a boot that opens, a little part in your boot compartment. Honestly, I'm shocked at how nice this is. And another good thing is the clear windows. We all know that I love my clear windows.
Now when I picked this car up, it is quite heavy, and that is because there is so much going on here, including a lot of metal components. Now this is completely metal geared and it has full metal ball bearings throughout this car. It has metal components on the chassis, including all these steering links are metal. It has suspension throughout, which is only sprung. It would have been nice if it was. It did have oil-filled suspension, but it is only sprung. The drive shafts are metal. It has a solid front and rear axle. It has 2 speeds, which is something that we wanted on that Toyota. So it's got a high speed and a low speed, which is really, really nice. Now looking under the bonnet, you can see just how much effort they went into keeping this car as scale and realistic looking as possible, with all those details around the motor. This is also where that 180 size motor is housed in a micro servo. You're also going to be putting your battery in this compartment, and this is where the on and off switch is found as well.
Looking at these Dunlop tyres, they're super soft and squishy, and they do look more on-road than they do off-road to me. The suspension seems okay, so I'm looking forward to seeing how that goes.
And if you want to read up any more information on the Suzuki Jimny, we're going to have it linked in the description down below if you're interested. And also that's where you can pick up one for yourself. That is enough talking, Amber. It's time to head to the park and see what this car is made of. On location at
the beautiful Canterbury Park,
where we're going to be testing out the Suzuki Jimny on multiple different surfaces, from pathway to grass to wood. What? Yeah, there's some wood, there's some dirt, there's some, maybe we'll go through a little bit of water, probably not because I don't think it's waterproof, but first let's get these batteries on. Case, guys, it's a cool case. Remote on first. So this is where our battery goes. Go ahead and plug this in. Bit of a tight fit. There we go. And then we have the on switch just here. And look, the lights flashed on briefly. So I just had to rebind it, and now the car is all bound up and we're good to go. We can see you got steering and throttle dual rates. We'll put those up to maximum, and then of course you got your steering and throttle trims. Over here you've got your low speed and high speed. Low speed, pop it up a gear, high speed. This is gonna be pretty quick. Cycle through some of the different light settings. Low beam, high beam. You got all your lights, you got your hazard lights on, you got your fog lights on. Then you've got just your fog lights on. Then you've also got indicators. See that when you're turning? I love that.
That's so cool.
I really like the automatic indicators that you got, and then you switch them off. Then at the rear, you're not dropping in the water. At the rear, so all lights are off. Go ahead and turn the lights on. So you can see the light up here and over here. So it's when we go, and then watch this. As I go brake, see the brake lights came on?
That's cool.
And then you got reverse light as well. That's cool.
Really cool.
So all kinds of lights going on. Oh, and you also got indicators. You got indicators at the back as well. Man, this thing is sweet. So sweet. And I'm going to give Amber the honours today for driving this Suzuki. I keep going to say Suzuki Swift. I keep wanting to say it's definitely not a Swift. But Amber's going to go ahead and drive this Jimny. And I keep going to say Jimmy. Amber's going to drive this Jimny first. Hey, it would have been RC Kiwi's video without having some epic camera footage and without some shots. Alright guys, so we're going to start on this flat terrain. Amber's at the controls. Let's see how slow she can cruise it.
Can you see it?
Man, look at that.
That is really...
That is the slowest cruiser we've ever got, I think, Amber. That is incredibly slow. Wow, that's awesome. And
hang on, I'll give it a wee sudden burst. Oh, yeah. There we go.
So this is in low speed, isn't it, Amber?
Yeah, this is low speed, full power.
Low speed,
and this is low speed, the least amount of power.
Yeah. Okay, now if we stop, change it into gear. All right, now let's see how much power it's got.
Am I going fast or slow?
Just slowly go and build your way up.
So you can definitely see it going a bit quicker. 50%.
Oh, now she's cheating a little bit. She's got that downhill. A little bit of downhill help there. But that's pretty cool. You see the indicator working there?
Oh, it is too. Hang on. You can see the back ones.
Oh, that's cool. You got that camera on the right side there.
Okay, and we've got our first little bump here.
All right, let's slot right down. Go into that slow gear and crawl it up. Super scale, super slowly. Right, it might be a few more hours before we get there.
You said super slow.
Oh yeah, I like that. That's cool, man. Look at that, look how slow that's going.
Man, I wish they had this RC in a bigger scale. How cool would it be? There we go, it's going. It's bunny hopping over here. So I'm gonna switch the gear up.
That's a Hong Kong taxi driver right there, man.
There we go.
High speed.
Not quite, I'm still about 30% on the throttle. Some little ducks there.
I just come here as a kid and do earling.
Right, I'm going full, okay?
Right,
can you catch me?
Let's see it.
Honestly, this is such a nice wee car.
Guys, if you're into the scale side of things, this is definitely
look at that wee indicator.
Be up there. All right, start it on these stones.
Okay.
See how it goes.
I'm gonna go back to slow gear.
Back on low gear, okay.
Slow gear, low gear.
That's awesome.
Now I feel like this car is like you can trust that when you pull the throttle that it's gonna put effort into going. You know, with some of the cheaper ones, you don't know how much it's gonna give.
Yeah, I know what you mean. So in other words, you've got really good throttle control.
Yeah.
Really good, and I can tell. I mean, look at that.
And I mean, This is going the slowest I can possibly go. Oh, maybe not the slowest. This is the slowest.
I mean, for you guys, you might be thinking, Joe, why keep going on about the speed? But honestly, we've never seen something with this much throttle control at these lower speeds.
And you know what? For those really, really difficult crawler challenges we had back in Hong Kong, I think this would have been an epic crawler.
That would have been awesome.
Because this feels very capable. That's in a way what I was meaning. I'm not getting my words very good, but...
Capable, depending on the terrain though, of course, Amber? I mean,
yeah,
you can imagine if this was quite rough, I don't think that's where you're going to get enjoyment with this car.
But
I think it's more for the slightly easier terrain.
Can I say, I feel that, you know, our challenge in Hong Kong where it was really steep, and I think
up the Mount Everest?
Yeah, no, not Mount Everest, the one before Mount Everest, level 2.
Yeah.
I think that this could make it up because you've got the throttle. No, honestly, you've got the throttle. I feel like I can
You've got the
trust
throttle
it.
control, but you don't have the off-road tyres. And that's one thing that I would have loved to see come with this car.
Yeah.
Is another set of tyres. Imagine if they came with a second set of off-road tyres for this. That would just really make this, I think that would be perfect, wouldn't it?
I just think the look and the detail of this car just makes it so much better.
And we're in Jurassic Park here. This is awesome. Right, go a bit faster now. So this is going uphill, isn't it? So
yeah.
we're going slightly uphill, we're getting a bit of an incline going on.
See,
now,
look,
guys.
this is still the slowest that I'm going, and it's still going uphill.
Oh yeah. So if we give it a bit of juice, let's pick up the speed. Still doing it. Perfectly fine. Right,
Then
Amber,
we get over this.
now we're getting real steep. Let's see if Amber can get over this enormous obstacle.
Look at this, guys.
I don't know if it's going to have the clearance. See
Yeah.
that? It doesn't quite have the clearance, nor does it have the grip and those tyres. Let's try a different route. Oh no. She's going
Hang
for
on.
it.
This is like real four-wheel driving here. Hang on, I'm just going to give it a big run
Give
up.
it a big boost. Go into high speed.
I am.
Is this high speed, is it?
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Getting us
See?
up a little stuck there.
Dirt tyres on there. Is that what they're called? Dirt
Yeah,
tyres?
off-road tyres, dirt tyres. And that would also give it, having off-road tyres would automatically give it a bit more ground clearance, which will help it get over this. Oh, here we go. I think you're finding a better line there. Maybe back it up, go full speed.
I found it.
There we go. Yeah, that was a better line to take. And then you
Oh
got stuck
no,
again.
got stuck on a... Here we go. Over
Good.
there.
There we go. And up it goes. Now this, you can't tell by this video, I'm sure, but this is incredibly steep.
You can maybe
Not
see on the
quite.
GoPro.
90 degrees, but it's steep. And she's made it
Woo!
to the top of the dirt mountain. And by the way, this is also where we fly our RC planes. Go check out those videos. We've tried pathway, dirt, incline and decline. It's time to try grass. I'm now in the controls of the Suzuki Jimny. Let's see how well it goes on the grass. Currently 20% throttle. Gonna bump it up now. Oh, look at that. No problem whatsoever. So I'm just gonna change gear. So I'm back into low gear now. Oh yeah, you're right, Amber. So much throttle control. Yeah, you can go crazy slow. And fast, there's high speed in the low gear. Changing back to high gear. I'm gonna come back around, Amber.
Okay.
Oh, what am I doing?
Where are you going?
I do not know. Now I'm gonna punch it. It's full speed on high speed mode. Look at it go. Look at it go. Woo-hoo. Indicators going. That's awesome. Well, I think we can say on medium length grass. Would you say it's medium length?
Yeah, it's pretty
It's
long.
not super short. It's not long. It's like medium grass and it's wet. It performs no problem at all. Now, a couple more tests. We're gonna see how well it goes on gravel. Okay, I'm back in low speed. Just creeping it towards me. Slowly, about 50% throttle, 80%, 100%. Bring it to a stop. Okay, into high speed. 10%, 20. Full throttle. Woo, look at it go. Going around, it's a sharp, it's a hard turn to the right. Yeah, hard turn to the left. You can see the turning circle there. High speed, very tiny turning circle, no problem. Well, for the final bit, we're gonna go uphill on an incline on grass. It's not too crazy steep here, but it's a little bit of something. We're going back into low gear. Let's see. They want to see the car. They don't want to see me. They don't want to see this bush, Murray. Here we go. 50% throttle, low gear. Oh, okay, full. There we go. Tires were just losing grip there in the wet grass. I might change gear in a moment. Just hold on, let's see what we got going on. Nope. There we go. Using that turning servo technique to help. It's gonna make it, Amber.
It is.
It's gonna make it. And it made it. It made it to the top of this little hill. Oh, this isn't even a hill, but you know. It's pretty cool, man. This car,
I like it, eh?
this Jimmy thing, guys, I said it and I'm gonna say it again. If you're into the scale side of RC, this is the one for you. I mean, it's so realistic looking, and knowing that it's officially licensed, you get peace of mind knowing that they got this thing as close to the real thing as possible. Everything down to the logo. You got a Barbie doll you want to stick inside this thing? Go right ahead. As long as it's 1/12 scale, it's going to fit in there. And if it's got long legs like me, like me, you can put the seat back even. How cool is that? You can put some onboard camera footage, get all this epic looking footage. We're going to have all that stuff, including this car, linked in the description down below if you're interested.
And if you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure you go ahead and you give it a like. And if you didn't, give it a like anyway. Make sure you're staying safe out there on your RC adventures.
I'm Joe.
And I'm Amber.
We're the RC Kiwis, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace out.